It's 2 a.m., and the house is silent in the worst possible way. Not peaceful. Silent because the refrigerator has stopped humming. Silent because the little green light on the router is gone. Silent because somewhere in the dark, your child is calling your name. And for the first time in your life as a parent, you don't have an answer ready. You feel your way down the hallway with your hands on the wall because your phone flashlight is at 11%. And you already used most of it looking for the flashlight you swore you knew where it was. Your spouse is asking you what's going on, and there's a tone in their voice you've never heard before. It's not panic yet. It is worse. It's the sound of someone starting to realize that you might not have an answer either. Your kid is scared. Not scared of the dark. Scared. Scared because they can feel it in the air, that the adults in the room don't actually know what happens next. And you are standing there, in your own hallway, in your own home, the place you worked your whole life to protect. And you realize with a sick drop in your stomach that you have absolutely no idea how long this is going to last. 1 night, 3 days, 2 weeks. Nobody's coming to tell you. And in that silence, a single thought starts to grow louder. What did I actually prepare for this? Now, maybe you're sitting there thinking, that's not going to be me. I've got this handled. I bought the generator. I've got cases of water in the garage. I picked up some canned goods on sale last year. Maybe you even bought a gun, because that's what everyone tells you to do. You did the responsible thing. You checked the boxers. Here's the uncomfortable truth nobody wants to say out loud. Most of what you just bought was never designed for a real crisis. It was designed to make you feel prepared. There's a difference. And that difference is exactly what gets families hurt. That solar generator sitting in your garage. Great for charging a phone. Fantastic for a camping trip. But run a refrigerator for 3 days, or a space heater through a cold snap, and watch how fast that battery becomes a paperweight. Most people have never actually tested their setup under real load. They bought peace of mind, not a solution. Those cans in the pantry, how many of them, honestly, could feed your family a real meal with real nutrition for more than a week? Most stockpiles look impressive on a shelf and evaporate in about 4 days once you actually do the math on what a kid eats. And the gun in the closet. Let's be honest about what that actually solves. It doesn't purify water. It doesn't treat a fever. It doesn't stop mold from creeping into your walls after a flood, or keep your grandmother's medication from spoiling once the fridge dies. A weapon protects you from a threat that might never come. It does nothing for the threats that are guaranteed. Hunger, illness, cold. This is the trap. You spent money for the relief of checking a box, and none of it actually closes the gap. That gap is where the real fear lives. And deep down, some part of you already knows it's still there. It's not the outage that breaks a family. It's day 4. It's when the food you thought would last a week is already half gone. It's when your kid's fever won't come down and the pharmacy is closed and the roads are a mess. And you are standing in your kitchen at midnight trying to remember anything your grandparents might have done, and coming up empty. It's the look on your spouse's face when they stop asking what's the plan and start just quietly handling things. Because you don't have one. The government is not coming to save you fast enough. Emergency services get overwhelmed in hours, not days. Grocery stores empty out in under 72 hours. Every single time there's a real disruption. And they do not restock quickly. You are the safety net, not the system, not the government. You. And that responsibility is the heaviest thing a parent can carry. But there were entire generations of families who lived every day without a power grid, without a pharmacy on every corner. And they weren't just surviving. They were healthy, fed, and often better prepared for hardship than we are today. Food that's preserved using nothing but salt, smoke, and time. Lasting months or even years without a single watt of electricity. Water made clean using simple filtration methods built from things in most backyards right now. Natural remedies that treated fevers. This isn't an extreme fantasy. This is knowledge that was completely ordinary for the vast majority of human history. The good news is this: knowledge didn't vanish. It was simply set aside, and it's still sitting there, waiting for parents like you. The real solution was never another gadget. The real solution is skill. Skill doesn't run out of battery. Skill doesn't expire. So here's where you have a choice to make, right now. before you close this video and go back to your day. You can keep telling yourself the generator will be enough. Or you can take 15 minutes today and actually close that gap. I've put together everything you need to understand these forgotten, self-reliant methods in one place, laid out simply, step by step. There's a link right below this video. It walks you through exactly what those families before us knew and how to bring that security home. Next time the lights go out, will you be the parent standing frozen in the hallway? Or the parent who already knows what to do?